How did communism work as an economic system? Imagine a world where everyone shares everything equally and no one owns anything privately. That's the core idea behind communism as an economic system. During the Cold War, it was a major alternative to capitalism, especially in countries like the Soviet Union and China. Communism aimed to create a society where wealth and resources are distributed based on need, not profit. The government owned all the major industries, farms, and services, and it decided what to produce, how much to produce, and how to distribute goods. Instead of private businesses competing for customers, the state planned the entire economy. This meant that factories, farms, and shops were run by the government, and workers were often assigned jobs based on what was needed. The goal was to eliminate social classes and make everyone equal, so wealth was shared more fairly. In practice, this meant that individuals had very little say in their work or what they could buy. There was no competition to improve products or services, so innovation was limited. The government set production targets, and factories worked to meet those goals, often leading to shortages or surpluses. For example, in the Soviet Union, the government focused heavily on producing steel, coal, and military equipment, but consumer goods like cars or electronics were often hard to find. People's living standards could be lower because the system prioritized heavy industry over consumer comfort. Since profits weren't a motivator, workers and entrepreneurs had little incentive to work harder or come up with new ideas. This lack of competition meant that technological progress and efficiency often lagged behind capitalist economies. During the Cold War, the difference was clear. Communist countries focused on collective industries and agriculture, which sometimes resulted in poor quality goods and less variety. Capitalist countries, on the other hand, encouraged private enterprise, which led to more consumer choices and higher living standards for many. So, communism worked by centralizing control over resources and production to promote equality and eliminate class differences. But this system also meant less personal freedom in economic choices, and it often struggled with inefficiencies and stagnation. It was a different way of thinking about how an economy should run, and during the Cold War, it was a defining feature of the global divide.